I know you're familiar with those bells. The sound of Christmas is slowly returning to the Austin area. This weekend, the Salvation Army will kick off its famous Red Kettle campaign. Major Louis Reckline is the area commander with the Salvation Army, Austin, Texas. Good morning to you, Mr. Reckline.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Oh, of course. Well, many of us have seen volunteers outside of our stores and our malls over the years, but we're all knowing things look a bit different in 2020. How will this year's campaign operate versus previous years?
That's a good question. It's going to operate a lot similar. As you see the bell ringers outside, what we're doing is we will offer both volunteers and anyone else who wants to come out the personal protection equipment that a lot of the stores and the Salvation Army have mandated so that everyone feels comfortable. But we also realize a lot of people are carrying less cash nowadays. And so we have QR codes and scan codes on the kettle signs that if you just want to use your phone and donate to Salvation Army that way, that's a lot more accessible this year.
Now, sir, is this an earlier start than the usual start of a campaign?
No, if you ask everybody, it seems earlier every year, but it is pretty much the normal time. And a lot of that is dictated by when the stores say, yes, you can start coming out. And so today is pretty much about the same time each year.
I think this is a good time to. A lot of people I know are beginning to decorate and listen to some of those Christmas songs. But in your opinion, how has the Salvation Army, what have you seen, how they've helped families during this pandemic?
Well, obviously, it's kind of ironic, but we opened up a brand new facility right as the pandemic started. And so we were able to offer more families housing, which has been good. And we continue to bring families into our Rathgaber Center for families. And that gets people off the street, off of sofas, out of cars. And so we've been pretty fortunate there.
Now, are you guys looking for any more volunteers to help ring the bells this holiday season?
Yeah, volunteers for that, volunteers for our Angel Tree. It goes a long way. The volunteers do such a fantastic job and help generate the income we need to help our programs function very well.
Well, lastly, how can people donate?
Well, they can obviously stop by the kettle or do the signs that are on the kettle, or they can go to salvationarmyaustin.org and make a donation that way. The neat part is every penny stays here, and they're helping a family that lives right here in the Austin area.
Well, fantastic, sir. We commend you guys for everything that you're doing.
Oh, thank you.
All right, that is Major Louis Reckline. He's the area commander with the Salvation Army, Austin, Texas. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Reckline.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.